What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Respawn2X, man, and we are back with my boy JAQUAN, the Prophet Bryant. Before anything else, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, man. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Scroll back up, hit the like button, of course, too, and then subscribe. Y'all, in this one, we had a message for Utah. Devon Mitchell, that boy couldn't do nothing in this one. We had to get that revenge. So go ahead, sit back, and enjoy. Let's get it.
That's the case? No question, BA. I mean, with how the present media is, it's impossible not to notice. But some coaches will discuss it and be open and transparent about it. And of course, some coaches won't ever bring it up. Well, when you...
Pass to Bogdanovich. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
There, except hit the shot.
On the wing, Clarkson. The three from Mitchell. Hits the three-pointer.
To let it fly.
Fires the three. And Bryant good for three.
About this partnership. MP has been balling out, and Kia took notice. This is a great deal for both sides.
The three from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is late. Mitchell against Bryant. Over Mitchell. Good as the jump shot falls.
Figure out how to stop him.
Gobert with a screen on Bryant. The three from Mitchell. That one drops. 3 for 6 now. Bryant against Mitchell. Bryant, the pass to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And that last game was just about as close as it gets. Hard fought by both teams.
Here's Lyles. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Butler finds Ingles. To the inside. Pascal. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Butler against Bryant. Over Butler. Again, the Pistons score. Grant, the pass to Bryant. 34 seconds left in the opening quarter. It's good.
Action, allowing him to get a hand on that shot.
Back to Pascal. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Pick on a lead pass.
Little turnaround. And again, it's Detroit converting. Gay, Ingles, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Butler is subbed in for Clarkson. To the middle. Here's Butler. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
As easy as a look as they could find.
And here's Bryant outside. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now. Bryant against Mitchell. Bryant outside. Pass to Jackson from behind the arc. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. Clarkson's got 4 rebounds now.
Hey guys, the Prophet in their last game against the Kings was all business. He had 39 points and shot the...
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader.
3 from the floor in this third quarter. Clarkson passes to Mitchell. And the deficit down inside single digits.
Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such battle.
And finished off by Stewart. Ingles. Mitchell against Bryant. Shot left block. Stolen by Bryant. Here's Cunningham. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Crazy game for him.
Pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Bryant. And the layup is good off the glass. Back of the rim, no good.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
And Mitchell over to help. Here's Grant. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. The Jazz again can't hit. Detroit has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Bryant against Mitchell. The three. And the Pistons, another three. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Crowder, the pass to Bryant. This one for 3. On target from range.
And another thing, they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really love their aggressiveness.
They've got Rudy Gobert. Cuts off the pass. From deep. And he can't get that one. And so it's Detroit easily.
All right. Candace?
So I'm wondering, how much of your defensive game plan is based on generating turnovers?
Well, that's big for us. We like to lean on my ability there because we know that that's an advantage most teams don't have. And in the NBA, it's all about finding advantages and exploiting them.
Okay, so would you say it's matchup based as well?
Yeah, for sure. But with my talent on that end, it's almost always a good bet to rely on me on forcing turnovers. So that's what we do. And as you saw tonight, it works pretty well for us. Andrew?
When you're out on the court, how much are you relying on the sets you've run in practice, and how much is just pure improvisation?
Look, it all starts from those sets. You know, obviously we're reacting to the different looks that our opponents are throwing us, but the reason we practice is so we all react in the same way. AT, look, one unit.
So, would you say you're like a jazz musician out on the court?
I was wondering when you would bring something up other than basketball.
You know me.
Ooh, that's a good analogy. You know, I mean, Miles Davis knew all the scales. And you know, jazz groups, they got to practice that so they can have a foundation to improvise off of that. And you know, with the team, it's the same way. We rehearse so that when it's time to perform, everybody can have their space and create without losing that collective sense of what's going on or what they're trying to do.
Okay, so if you're Miles Davis, who's John Coltrane?
I never said I was Miles Davis. You're trying to put words in my mouth, AT.
Just looking for a quote. Thanks,
Hey, look,
MP.
no problem, man. Candace, it's been way too long.
Hey, good to see you. I know.
Good to see you, too.
You ready to get started?
Absolutely. What you got for me?
Okay, great. So I'd like to begin by talking about the idea of making your teammates better.
Okay.
So you've done a tremendous job of acclimating to the NBA game as a scorer. We've seen a few games from you so far with 40-plus points and no more than an assist or 2.
Right.
So in your opinion, with a game like that, do you think you're doing enough to make your teammates better?
That's a great question, Candace. As far as making my teammates better, that's definitely something I'm aware of. You know, Coach talks about that all the time.
Well, does he express that frustration with your lack of assists, though?
No, I wouldn't put it that way. I'm new to the league. I'm young. I'm learning. So he's happy that I've been able to establish myself as a scorer. You know, but what he wants is... What we want, Candace, is to get better at exploiting that defense, using that attention to give my teammates those open shots.
Okay, so what do you need to do to increase your assist totals then?
To be honest, I don't know if I'm so concerned about my assist totals per se. But definitely, I got to do a better job of recognizing a double team and passing out of it. Sometimes that doesn't lead to an assist, but it's all about making the right reads.
Well, how do you work on that then?
A lot of it's just getting used to the experience of the NBA games. There's nothing like the NBA game speed, but film is big too. We break down every possession and try to see if everyone's making the right decision. So that's a big part of it.
These were all great answers. I love it. Thank you so much for your time. I know you're really busy.
Hey, look, don't mention it, Candace. Thank you for having me. Pleasure as always, and I'll catch you up soon, okay?
Right on. Thank you.
I've heard from some of you on social media that I need to apologize to MP. He's in the running for an all-star spot. That's great. Congrats. He's had a nice little streak, but can he keep it up? There's a lot of guys who had a nice little streak in the league. Can MP do it over the course of an entire season, over multiple seasons, in the playoffs? That's the real test. Until MP does that, I don't think I owe him squat. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Guess we'll find out.